Good morning, I hope you're all well. It's Wanderer's Path, and I thought I'd sort of share with you my day. And first of all, it's about 10:30, maybe 11 now, and I'm walking my dog. I've driven to this place. It's a priory. You can pay to go round it, and at one time in 12 or 13, I think it's about 1300 to 1309, for a few months Edward I was based here, and for a very short time it was his headquarters, so it was the capital. And it's a beautiful place. You've got to pay to go in. There's a chap over there, so I've got to be quiet. And this is the graveyard. It's very old. While I'm here, I'm going to come and collect some graveyard dirt. Now I have asked permission and offered my requests, and I will do it at some point and collect it. But unfortunately, there's a tourist over there at the moment, so I need to kind of do it maybe over the other side. I did ask permission, and as they present me with some opportunities, I have seen a couple. So I'm on here, and I thought I would share my day with you. So I'm taking my boy out, Nero, and I'm going to sort of pause here for now, walk around the perimeter of the graveyard and collect the dirt. So I shall catch up with you later. Here's a lovely little section of the graveyard. I call this the yew tree section, and I've connected my dog there because I want to film hands-free. I've got some graveyard dirt, but that's not it, that's the dog's package, say no more. So just have a little wander around here. All these trees kind of create a nice canopy for the graves within. That's one old oak yew tree. So I just thought I'd do a little film around here because I'm away from where the tourists were, and it's good that we're still getting tourists, because as I speak, my home city, where I'm originally from, Manchester, is within the area that has a local lockdown. So I've got 3 friends that live in Manchester, all within the area of the local lockdown. 2 in Tameside, 1 in Bolton, so I hope they keep safe. Ellen, Ian, you're one of them. And twin crosses. I don't find graveyards as scary or freaky at all. In fact, I could quite happily have a house, or I could park my caravan I have in Glastonbury in a graveyard and live there. The further away I am from people, the happier I feel. It's an awful thing to say, but I used to be a people person, and then, I had a lot of unfortunate events in my life, and it's made me not. That's nice. And then through there you can just about see the Abbey. So I thought I'd film this because I'm kind of doing a vloggy kind of thing today. Anyway, I shall leave you here, and I shall zoom in on my Staffy boy and say cheerio for now, and I'll catch up with you a bit later. Okay, so I've done what I need to do at this priory, and I've got my best friend, my best fur friend and companion with me. And we're going to drive on now to a place called Corbridge because I work for a shop there, a holistic and new age shop. I tend to work there mostly from home doing readings, but occasionally I will be going in the shop from the time. So we're going on there next, but I just want to add a little disclaimer about the collection of the graveyard dirt. When I went, I didn't initially come here to collect it. I came here because I was calling here and then on to Corbridge, and I decided I'd stop for a coffee and a scone, and then take Nero round the grave, you know, sort of a nice walk round the graveyard area. And because I had dog bags, I could collect the graveyard dirt. When I asked permission from the deities and spirits of the graveyard, and I asked them if they didn't want me to collect any, there'd be no opportunities, but they said yes straight away. And I said I would collect from the perimeter of the graveyard or where there are molehills, because that way the mole has brought the soil up from around the grave area, so you're not actually digging into the grave. I take them from a molehill or from the perimeter of the graveyard, and I always give my thanks afterwards. And when my dog cocks his leg against a grave, which he often does, I apologise to the spirits of the graveyard. So that's just a little bit I thought I'd add. I'm going to go now. I'm in my car and I'm going to drive to Corbridge. So hopefully I'll catch up with you then, if my phone battery allows. Okay, take care for now. Oh, and happy Lammas, Lugnasagh, because today is Lammas. Here we are in Corbridge. I'm gonna have lunch first, then I'll go to a shop where I occasionally work. But first of all, I'm going to go. This is the back end of Corbridge. The marketplace is in the front of that church. So walking up here to a place to eat. It took ages to get parked because everybody is out today. But I did get parked, you know. So it's not too bad. So I'll walk up a bit here and kind of show you the back end of the town, and then I'll come off because I'm going for something to eat, and I'll show you the front and the shop where I occasionally work, but work mainly from home. So yeah, cannot believe how busy it is. So I'll just show you down here. I'm kind of going somewhere over there to eat, but through this ginnel is the marketplace. There's a micro pub there, and it's an old peel tower that was built in the 12 or 1300s, I think. So it's pretty nice. There's a really good bookshop, absolutely good bookshop here. So yeah, okay, right. And I'll show you the rest of the little market town shortly after I've had lunch. So catch up with you shortly. Okay, here we are again, a different graveyard in Corbridge, and I thought so many people about, not here though. I've had a lovely lunch. I went to a pub for lunch and had a pint of cola, diet of course, and I'm just heading now to the shop where I do my readings from. Charming. Just wait here while he finishes his business. Okay, and that's a gorgeous shop. I've been in before, so wait for those people to pass. I can't believe how packed it is. I can't stand loads of people about me. I hate it. That's the Peel Tower. And I'm cutting through the graveyard because it's quieter. There's a really nice bookshop there. I'm going to have a look in there because I'm after a book about local folklore and legends, so I'll see what they have and have a look from there. The lovely church. Now my battery on my phone's getting really low. There's a Peel Tower. There's a nice micro pub in there. Lovely. Come on, Nero. And I don't know whether my phone is going to last much longer, so I'm going to film round the marketplace in Corbridge, and which we're approaching now. And then I'm going to finish because I've got my friends working that shop that I'm going to go in, and it's their opening day today. When I say opening, I mean reopening. They closed at lockdown, and this is their reopening. And look at this, very pretty. So if you look through there, there's a shop with a purple sign. That's the holistic shop. And that's where they have a Facebook page, and that's where I do my readings from. I will be working in the shop very occasionally. We've got quite a few people, but I'll go in occasionally. That's the church, St Mary's. I'll just come out onto the marketplace, and then I'm going to leave it here because my battery's getting really flat. I think there's about 10% left on. So okay. Okay, so I'll leave it there, and I'll catch you this evening.